Welcome to Lizards of the Toast. Friends of the toast, enemies of the toast. There's blood for one and all. Who wants blood? Does anybody need blood? We've got all types here. I'm just kidding. That's kind of gross. What we have here is mono red burn, not Rakdos burn. So this is the non-candy shop version of burn. So this is mono red, even though it has a sneaky snacker. And this one was made by my lady. So we're going to get through it. This is the one she likes to play. I, of course, likes the ridiculousness of the candy shop one a little better. But this one is a better deck, I will say that. So if you're going to build one, if you're torn between the two, if you want to build the Rakdos candy shop burn or the mono red burn, I'd go in this direction. But if you ask me what pauper deck you should build, I would say Rally at the Hornburg right now. I think that is the most fun. And I don't think there's any threat of like ban cards in there either. So without further ado, we have the Voldaren Epicure. If you're not refining your tastes, what's the point of living forever? So true, so true. All right, so enters, deals 1 damage to target opponent. That's good. Creates a blood token. That's even better. Of course, we have 4. The Flame Breather, a truly great card. All right, let's just gather up these creatures. Get in there. Join us. All right, so this is going to take the place of like what is it? The Kitchen Imp. You have Kessig Flame Breather. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the Flame Breather deals 1 damage to each opponent. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot, and it gets really annoying. So there's 4 of those. We have the Sneaky Snacker sneaking in there. When you draw your 3rd card in a turn, return Sneaky Snacker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. You could almost squeak this into anything. I think this deck always will, or this card will have a bullseye on its back as long as it's legal in Pauper. Just because people are squinking it into mono blue Terror even. So we have, and Terror, it's actually good, but I'm not putting it in there. I don't know. In a way, I think it's better than Delver and Terror, but I like Delver. So, you know what this does? It's very popular, and she's so cute, too. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, 3 of this guy, Gutter Snipe. Some people run 4. She's smart. She runs 3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, the Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent. Now, we don't want a bunch of these in hand, so there's 3 of them, and I'm guessing that's why. So you don't get that overload. All right, now, let's get into those non-creature spells, shall we? Oh, look at those interesting lands. She has an interesting taste in lands. It's like the opposite of me, but I digress. So, for instance, see that? For instance, she likes different lands than I like. For instance in the deck, not for instance about the lands. You know what I mean. You hear me. All right, we have Lightning Bolt, of course. It's a burn deck. 4 Lightning Bolts. Lava Dart, because it's 2 damage. It's going to be 2 damage or 4 damage from the Kessig or from the Gutter Snipe, and then 2 damage from the Kessig. So 4 damage altogether if you bloop, bloop, and shadoop that. Fury Temper, because it's still kind of a Madness burn deck, right? Deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Madness cost 1 red. 4 of those. Now, this is a greedy one here. Sacrifice 2 mountains rather than pay Fire Blast mana cost. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player. That's 2, 4, 6 mountains. So that's probably why there's 18 in here. All right. Now, for the sorcery. You like sauce? I like sauce. I like saucery. All right, so for the saucy sorceries, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Flashback, don't forget flashback. Don't forget flashback. Sometimes we forget that in our hollow one in Modern, but not in this deck. No. We need all of it we can get. So draw 2, discard 2. Grab that prize. Now, this is probably like one of the busiest and best cards in this deck because I play the other one and I know it's busy and best in that one too. Additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. If the discarded card wasn't a land card, grab the prize, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Unfortunately, the keyhole turned out to be located in an even larger, scarier clown mouth. Ugh. 4 of those. Highway Robbery. You could run 3 of these and put something else in. Squink one of the End of Festivities, Tectonic one, whatever it is in here. I don't know what she has in here. we have discard a card or sacrifice a land. If you do, draw 2 cards. And you can plot it, so that's really good. So if you can plot this and play it, that's super good. All right. That way you can stack that damage and maybe draw a couple things, play a couple more without having to worry about that cost. And there's 18 lands in here, and it looks like Lord of the Rings. Oh, these look nice, though. These look nice. I don't know. I think I'm with it. I think I'm with her on this. I like the way. This is cool. I'm jealous of this deck. And she has the different epic here, too. We never use that one. I always use the showcase one. But you know what? This is pretty dang cool. Good job, honey. Good job. All right, let's look at the sideboard. Let's see what she does. All right. Tormod's Crypt. Oh. Okay. Okay. A little cheaper than Relic of Progenitus. Doesn't stick around, but that's fine. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. She got 4 of them in here. I would have guessed 3. I bet there's 2 of these. 1, 2. Yep. 2 smashed to smithereens. This is kind of like my own. All right. Oh, and there it is. She doesn't use the festivities. Maybe because I have those. But this is pretty much the same. Not too shabby. It just doesn't deal the damage to the Planeswalker. But you don't really see the Planeswalkers too often in this format. So pretty cool. I think that's a good sideboard. I really do. All right. It's there. Everything nice and neat like it was. Thanks for letting us show it. I hope you guys like it. And as always, you're going to be seeing some fight clubs coming soon for Pauper. And you'll probably see this one featured first because I think our inaugural Pauper fight is going to be Madness Burn versus Rakdos Madness Burn. Thanks for joining me, friends and enemies of the toast, and I will see you on the next one.